Get in, lads. Andres and I are here to give you a game reaction for the Jamaica USA game in the Nations League semifinals. And the one word I'm going to describe it as to start off with is undeserved. Undeserved is how I'm going to begin this
Disappointing
video. Yeah,
for
undeserved
both sides,
disappointing.
really.
Yeah,
Disappointing
I
for both
mean,
sides.
let's well, okay. Well, before I give you
I
guys our
was,
thoughts, let's
oh
let's
shit.
like make sure to leave your opinion in the comments below. We want to hear everything, please. Maybe we'll make a follow-up video responding to comments and whatnot. But we want to hear what you guys had to think about the game against the USA. Andres, I cut you off. Please continue.
I was just gonna say, I was genuinely watching the game. I was actually
Ah,
sad.
I
I
was
was
so
actually, I was gut wrenched when they scored when Jamaica scored the equalizer.
I know
Um,
against
I
Jamaica.
was, I was
I,
I was gut wrenching. Honestly, I was actually kind of sad.
I
I genuinely
yeah.
was disappointed.
I
Uh,
was I was with Isabel. I was with my girlfriend, and I was we put it on like her TV, which and she was getting into it too. But oh man, I was standing. I was up and down. I was standing when the goal happened. Oh, dude, it's just I really thought I was looking up no copyright reggae songs to start this video to get off to a good start. And I think I jinxed the entire country of Jamaica.
dude, I was texting. Yeah, dude,
It's just depressing. Let's
sad. Let's break it down from the first half.
we'll
Let's
we'll
go.
start from the first half. Jamaica scored pretty luckily in the first minute against the USA, which is really poor defending.
Best
USA
start. I mean,
and
honestly, that was the best start they could have possibly asked
literally
for.
there could have been no better start at all for Jamaica. And you know what? The whole first half, Jamaica was, I would say, the better team,
Yeah,
um,
agreed.
by far. Um, that was
They. I'll let you finish. Sorry.
sorry. No, it was Jamaica played well. Jamaica played Jamaica played exactly how they should have played in that first half after going up 1-0. They played perfectly. The USA looked messy. There was no groove at all. All in due part to Jamaica. Damian Lowe, phenomenal. They had a lot of fouls, but it worked out for them. It was really good in this scenario. Um, and they were 100% the better team in the first half. Do you have any thoughts about the first half at all, Andres?
I just thought they were pushing the narrative. I think they wanted it more. I think the goal in the first minute really settled them down in terms of like, okay, like I mean, I feel like that's with any team in any game. But I mean, if you're going to that game, especially with the controversy or like the situation revolving around the Jamaican Federation at this moment in
Mm,
time, with all
mm.
the news coming out, I mean, you're expected. This is your B team. This is a B team Jamaican side versus arguably almost an
The
A
best team.
side of the United States. Yeah,
I would
it
say
is
it
the
is.
best
I
team
would say it is
possible.
the best
Especially at
USA
one point,
team.
it was the best team possible. In that
Yeah,
second half, that was the best US team possible.
yeah.
But that goal really settled them down. I think they believed going into the game. Kudos to the coach prepping them for that first half because I think they stuck to the game plan very well.
Yeah.
But it was that first goal that really settled them down. Then it worked perfectly into the game plan. They were solid in the back. They had that low block down pat, and like you said, Low, fantastic. I mean, he was everywhere. But defenders played very well. I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
did not let the United Pulisic didn't let them turn. They didn't let anybody turn. If they got past one
Midfield
guy, there was
too.
someone. They got past one guy. There's someone else there. I mean, they're
Yeah.
defending amazingly. I mean, Andre Blake had nothing to do until literally probably extra time.
Yeah. No, seriously.
And extra time.
Yeah. There was one hiccup towards the end of the game where like the defender in front of him like barely missed it. Like he went underneath the ball and Andre. But
Yeah,
beside that, that was pretty much the
I
most
think
he
that
did,
was
and
just
that was Jamaica's own fault.
miscommunication. But yeah,
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, first half it was easily a USA disappointment. We'll go
yeah,
to the second half,
it
and
looked
you
like it
know
was going to
what?
be a cruise. It looked like it was going to
It
be a cruise for
it
sure.
did. Going in the second half, Greg made some decent changes. Joe Scally came off. With who came on? Was it Gio Reyna? I think Gio Reyna came on
Yeah,
for Joe Scally. Weston moved over to right back. I will say, for my American fans out there who want to understand as well, Joe Scally being there and taking off 45 minutes really demonstrates how important Serginho Dest is in that right back position to the overall production of the USA team. Him not being there was definitely a big miss for them, and you could notice it throughout the whole game. Otherwise, though, I mean, Jamaica still played pretty well. USA definitely had a little bit more,
pep in their
like
step.
a little bit more pep in their step, but But truthfully, that whole second half, I thought. I mean,
I
I
thought,
did not
yeah,
waver from the
it
fact that
was
Jamaica
a
was going to win that.
defensive
If I'm being
masterclass.
really honest,
A defensive masterclass. I mean, it was a continuation of the first half. I mean, defensively, locked them down. Yeah, the United States had a few more chances. I think just because they brought in a lot more attacking players, especially Pulisic started playing better. I think Jamaica started to relax on the fouls a bit because the cars started coming out, and they're like, okay, we can't just keep fouling. They look like me when I play like a 2-star FIFA team against like someone who's really shit at FIFA, but it's a 5-star and you can't really do anything, so you just foul them. That's what happens. Like they backed off, so there were some chances, right? They couldn't just kill the momentum straight off the bat. But other than that, it looked like it was going to be a cruise again. Like honestly, going into the 90th minute, into those added minutes, it looked like it was going to be another cruise situation where they're just going to cruise control, and they're in the final, and then tragedy struck.
Word of the day, cruise, huh? Word of the day, cruise.
Cruise. I really want to go on a cruise. Maybe that's why. Anyways.
And then we don't even need to bring up extra time. I mean, extra time was, it's whatever. It went as expected. There was no other way it was going to go. Like, let's be honest here.
Corey Burke. Corey Burke.
Unfortunate own goal. Like I said, in my opinion, he's not really at fault there. Like he's just trying to get his head in the way. It's just unfortunate the way that it bounced off Miles Robinson. You can't do much there besides what you're trying to do, besides trying to defend the ball, and that's what he's doing. As for the USA though, this is not a win you should be proud of. I think if that goal is not scored, Greg Berhalter should be sacked, and truthfully, he should be sacked anyway. After this result, that was an embarrassing performance. I know that opinion is shared by most American fans too. That is an embarrassing performance. You cannot leave that game proud of the win. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't. Regardless of who they play the next round, I don't particularly see them as overwhelming favorites anymore. I don't know if that changes for you, but you go against Mexico. Mexico will hold that against you 100%. Depending on how this game goes, Mexico will hold that against you. And I think Mexico definitely has the tools to overpower an already staggered USA. And if not, you play against Panama. Panama, you just lost to in the Gold Cup last year, or the Nations League last year. Or no, Gold Cup. Sorry, the Gold Cup last year on penalties. They might have some momentum going into this too. So overall, as a reflection of the USA, it's disappointing. It is not what you want to see in the Nations League. Even if they win it, I don't think you'd be proud of it overall.
I think, yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a completely different narrative if it ends 1-0 to Jamaica.
Yeah.
I mean, completely different. I mean, even in extra time, the announcers were talking about the players and like how good these certain players came on, changed the game. In actuality, not jack shit happened in that second half with all those substitutions. It was the goal that own goal killed it for Jamaica. I mean, you defend so well for, at this point, it was 94 plus minutes. You defend so well all game. You're throwing your body on the line. You're just doing last ditch tackling. You're just getting that ball out of there, and then it's not even like they score an equalizer. Like, fair enough, it's an own goal equalizer where they were dead to rights, and that's just heartening. And I think you could tell in some of the players it was disheartening in them because at that point, as soon as they got into extra time, you knew their plan. You knew what Jamaica was trying to do. They were just trying to clear the ball and hold on because they were on the ropes, and I think everybody knew that in that stadium. Yeah, they were on the ropes, and especially I remember one time the defender had ample space and he just booted it up, and it was like in the 98th and have added extra time, and it was just, and then obviously they scored, and then that kind of killed it, and then when it was 2-1. But yeah, honestly, it's a poor reflection of the United States because that's arguably was one of their best teams that they could have possibly put out there. Maybe not defensively, but attacking wise, it was their best team possible. So I think Jamaica exposed the United States in certain aspects on how to play them, especially in the Copa America. I think certain South American teams may figure out how to beat the United States or at least draw in the group stage. But I think the positive we can take out of this for Jamaica is I think they've solidified themselves as the top 3 Concacaf nation because they beat Jamaica fair and square. Best team.
Canada. They beat Canada.
Sorry, I was doing so well.
I mean, that was still right though. Canada. They did beat Jamaica too today. They did beat Jamaica too.
They beat themselves today, but no, they beat Canada. They made that comeback in the leg, and then they went toe to toe. Arguably, they should have won against the United States with their B team. with all this
Yeah.
drama behind it, and they still showed up and they took care of businesses, and it's just so unlucky. The players deserve so much better. The manager deserves so much better. I think the manager deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Except taking off all your attackers was a bit rough, but I mean, at
Well,
that situation in time, you're expecting to be able to, yeah.
yeah.
So I don't blame them for that. But anyone who says
Yeah.
says that, I disagree. I just want to make that point real quick. It's like you're expecting, you have a 5, you change to a 5 in the back, you bring on another center back, you have basically had 4 center backs on at one point.
Right.
That you just have that block and you're hoping for the best, and it was just luck. It was just literally pure luck, and
it was. I mean, like you're right. Jamaica accidentally shot themselves in the foot with that taking off forwards, but that's what you do. That's what you do in that scenario. So like I don't fault him for that at all. But taking off the forwards and put on center back, like it's totally fine. I get that. Just unfortunate the way it happened. I don't know if I said top 3 yet, but I think they definitely here have shown more.
Oh, I think so. Top 3.
I think that they've definitely shown more here than they could have by losing with their A team, if that makes sense. Like if they had everybody and lost, I think that's okay. It's whatever. But if you the fact that you had a fairly B-sided squad and you still took the USA to the very end, and you deserved the game, I think that really shows a lot for the upcoming Copa America and the far future. I mean, with Jamaica football in general, with the regular boys.
It gives people to think about. I'm saying top 3.
Does.
It goes top 3 for me. I mean, just because of their performance today. I mean, I think it shows that they can get it done even without the guys. And to think what could have happened if they had their star players. But
that's true. That's true.
What could have been. But honestly, Jamaican fans, I know it's sad, disheartening, especially the way the loss. But positive. This is encouraging stuff, especially before the Copa America. I mean, it's very positive, especially we look at the group for Jamaica, Elijah and Diego going to that game. I mean, that game's looking winnable after today. I mean, a lot of the group stage round of 16 advancement looks possible if they play like that. So, I mean, there's positives. It's disheartening, but it's tough. It's tough though. I mean, I'm trying to put myself in their shoes, but I felt so sad when that goal came in. I was like, oh no! I put my hands on my head. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, honestly, this very well could be the moment in time where Jamaica looks back and starts their upgrades and starts the new era of Jamaican football. Obviously there is a lot that needs to be fixed within the federation. That's a whole different topic. We're gonna have a video on that in a couple days, hopefully. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to subscribe and all that. But this could be the moment that tells Jamaica, that there's something here, that there's something that's that could very possibly be successful in the future, and one of the top countries in this region of the world. It's definitely very possible, but I guess only time will tell, right? So, Andres, before we end it off, is there anything for you to add here?
Mexico 2-0 Panama. I'm just gonna say now. We're literally filming like about 8 minutes before the kickoff, so I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, if it happens, I'm a football guru, and it continues. The streak continues of being a guru. But Jamaica.
Guru, even though he predicted Jamaica to win, but we move anyway.
We move. Hey, they should have won in an alternate universe. They won. Okay, they won in an alternate universe.
It's true.
Hey,
it's true.
But yeah, keep your heads up, Jamaican fans. Copa America is something to look forward to. Especially today was very encouraging in that sense. But that's the only positive I can think about right now. Trying to keep it positive. But yeah, it's very discouraging. But more to come, hopefully, from the Reggae Boys.
Yep, this definitely does not mean the end of any Jamaican content for the channel here as well. I know many of you are Jamaican supporters, if not from Jamaica. We will have a lot more Concacaf and Jamaica content coming in the near future, especially ahead of the Copa America. Once the Nations League is done, we're going to move on to the summer tournaments as well, including the Euros too. So if any of that interests you, make sure to stick around and hit the subscribe button. We're almost at 900. Once we pass 900, only 100 away from 1,000. Please help us out getting there. We're almost there. We're hoping to get that before Copa America. So if you can help us out with that one, we greatly appreciate it. We've not really discussed this, but I was thinking, Andres, but for the once we hit 1,000, maybe we can do a mystery kit unboxing or something like that, and a giveaway for someone. I don't know. It could be.
Giveaway?
Could be. Come on.
I'm down.
I think it'd be fun.
Back to the people.
Exactly.
Twice,
If you want to see that, help us out, help us get there. If you want to participate in that giveaway, make sure to subscribe and so you can be present for when that goes down. Otherwise, though, I think that's it.
Yep.
Like Andres said, Mexico Panama right now. USA versus the winner of that will play on Sunday. Not sure about our content schedule for that one yet, but we'll figure it out as time goes on. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys want more anything, let us know in the comments. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, all that jazz. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video with a brighter smile on our face. So
Peace.
take it easy.